One of the points that the Reformers insisted upon, against on the one hand the Roman Catholics and on the other hand against many of the Anabaptists, is that baptism is efficacious for the entirety of our lives. Its meaning does not end and its efficacy does not end in the moment of baptism, nor does baptism look back to a prior event of efficacy and merely repeat or express something of the meaning of that event. Rather, baptism is a moment in which we have the grace of God marked out for us as a lifelong reality to which we can always return. Baptism is, as Martin Luther called it, an unsinkable ship. When we think about baptism this way, it can be helpful to think about it in terms of something like adoption. The meaning of adoption does not depend merely upon the moment in which the child is adopted. Every single moment of that child's life, the fact of their adoption continues to hold weight, and the event of their adoption continues to be a reality to which they can return and find assurance and confidence and find the strength to go forward. They know where they stand with relationship to their adoptive parents because that promise stands firm. When we think about baptism then, we are dealing with something that is not just a once-off event in our lives. This is something that should be lived out every single day. We always return to this. And the meaning of adoption is largely prospective, not just retrospective. It does not look back merely to the event when the adoptive parents first came into the life of the adoptive child. It looks forward to the fullness of their life together over many decades to come. In the same way with our baptisms are primarily prospective. The meaning of our baptism is something that will be lived out throughout the entirety of our lives. When we baptize an infant, we are baptizing them on the basis of their existing participation in faith, the fact that they come from a believing household, that they are cast upon believing parents, and they have been brought to Christ by believing persons. But we're also looking forward to the fullness of their entrance into that they are going to be raised in that faith, taught to take that faith as their own and live it out for themselves. This is faith that does not end merely with the event of their baptism, as if that faith is a fully formed, complete faith. It's a faith that they're supposed to grow up into until they grow into the fullness of the stature of Christ, until in the new heavens and the new earth again, we will see him and will be like him.
Excellent.